And we're live. Okay, we're just for anybody who's just kind of joining in. We have As the Table Turns, who has been lighting up the comment section already. You've got another thing coming.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good ones there. We got to add those.
I'll do
Yeah,
that.
we were debating on some of these that you guys have just mentioned, and one of them that we didn't put was Ace of Spades.
Yeah, we got to have that song on there.
What year did that come out? Was that 80?
It was early 80s, yeah, like 80, 81.
Yeah, it was very early 80s.
Okay. So Motorhead, Ace of Spades, and
I saw a couple other good ones come up too.
Kickstart My Heart was one.
Yeah.
What about Headhunter by Crocus?
Ooh, that's a good song.
Headhunter.
I mean, we don't want to do like Shout at the Devil by Crew, do we? I mean,
what did you say, Crocus?
Yeah, Headhunter, Crocus.
Or Wild Side, Girls, Girls, Girls.
Oh yeah, we're trying to decide which Motley Crue, huh?
I didn't hear the Crocus one again. Sorry.
Headhunter.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. One more pick, and then we're gonna throw it open to everybody else.
Peace Sells, Megadeth.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. All right. So just to go over what picks we have so far. On our East region, we have Accept, Balls on the Wall, Black Sabbath, Mob Rules, Judas Priest, Painkiller, Scorpions, No One Like You, Motorhead, Ace of Spades, Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart, Crocus, Headhunter, and Megadeth, Peace Sells. Over on the West region, so far we have Guns N' Roses, Rocket Queen, Van Halen, Unchained, Rat, Lay It Down, Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Dokken, Dream Warriors, Dio, Last in Line, Iron Maiden, The Trooper, and Skid Row, Youth Gone Wild. So we're going to throw it open now to suggestions from everybody else. We got UFO, Rock Bottom.
That's not from the 80s, so.
Oh, it's not? Okay. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot we're doing 80s.
Yeah, it's just 80s, guys.
Yeah, we're just doing 80s hard rock. So
otherwise, I'm totally down with that song. But
that's why you yeah. Okay, so this is making more sense to me now.
Yeah, that's why
I don't have Welcome to the Jungle, but I'm willing to replace Rocket Queen with Welcome to the Jungle if that's what people would prefer.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We can go Welcome to the Jungle.
What priest? Oh, we did Painkiller. I don't know if that was 80s though. Painkiller might have been 90s.
Was that 90?
Painkiller might have been 90.
We need to look that up then.
Yeah, well, somebody check that out, because otherwise somebody has said you've got another thing coming. That was a suggestion. So
yeah.
Or Free Will.
Yeah. Anthrax, Indians.
Oh yeah, Trevor, that's my favorite song, brother.
All right. Okay.
Do we have AC/DC on there?
We do not.
Yeah, okay. Got to scratch Painkiller. That was 90.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do another thing coming, because that was a suggestion. Let me go over here and replace that.
Sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
What? Which AC/DC one?
Yeah, I mean, the obvious would be Back in Black, or You Shook Me All Night Long, or
Hell's Bells.
Hell's Bells. Yeah, Hell's Bells or Shoot to Thrill. Those are heavier.
I'm going Hell's Bells.
All right, Hell's Bells.
Well, Hell's Bells it is.
This is serious stuff, gentlemen.
Yeah, we got Van Halen.
Unchained.
Yeah, Unchained.
Nothing stays the same. Yeah. Just beaming in now. Hello,
Quiet Riot, Metal Health. choice.
We don't have any Twisted Sister.
Bang your head.
All right, Hell's Bells. Yep.
Hey,
No, we don't have Wasp.
no.
Make Love Like a Beast.
Yeah. Trying to think. Aaron's more the Wasp guy.
Blind in Texas.
All
right,
right,
Saxon on here.
Yeah.
Like Wheels of Steel or something.
Yeah, Wheels of Steel is a great song.
That's Saxon.
Yeah.
Wheels of Steel.
Yep. Anglo-Saxon.
Okay.
Oh, did I mentioned Twisted Sister too?
Yeah.
We're
Not Gonna Take It or Burn in Hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say Burn in Hell. You're gonna burn in hell, no evil, don't you say no evil.
All right. We want to go up against Iron Maiden, the Trooper. What do we got over here? Slayer, Raining Blood.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Slayer.
How could you forget about Slayer, Chris?
No, we got to do Slayer War Ensemble.
What?
Slayer War Ensemble.
War Ensemble?
Yeah, one of their fastest songs. Or Angel of Death, I guess. I mean, that's...
All right. Well, I don't know any Slayer, so I'm going to take your word on that.
Can I get this centered?
All right. We got any Warrant? No, not yet. Ozzy, Over the Mountain.
Over the mountain. That's a good one.
Take me across the sky.
Okay, that's our West region. Now we're going to move over and fill in our bracket on the East region, going up against Accept, David Lee Roth Band, Yankee Rose.
Great.
Yeah.
That's a good tune.
What about Danzig, Mother?
Yeah.
Mother.
I'm going to eat your children.
Yeah. That's for Josh. I mean, Josh has just got a hard on for Danzig.
He does.
Jesus.
Gosh.
Love you, brother.
Okay, yeah, we do have Danzig now. Motorhead, Eat the Rich. We already got Ace of Spades. Gypsy Rose by Cinderella.
Ooh, I don't know if that's the one I would pick.
Well, if we're going to do Cinderella, we should do like Shake Me or
Night Songs.
Somebody Save Me.
Somebody Save Me. Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
All right.
I mean, I like Gypsy Rose, but
I think it's Gypsy.
War Ensemble is 1990, says Trevor.
Oh. Jeez. All right. So we got to go Angel of Death then.
Are we filled up yet?
Not yet. I just got to fix our Slayer.
What do you guys think of Let It Go by Def Leppard?
Gotta have some Def Leppard.
It's a good tune. I always liked
more Bringing On the Heartbreak or something.
Yeah, I love Bringing On the Heartbreak.
Yeah, we got the Scorpion. Runaways, Cherry Bomb. That was 70s.
What about Led Zeppelin?
We're gonna groove.
Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers. That was 80s.
Oh yeah, yeah. Death Alley Driver by Rainbow.
Oh, we don't have any White Snake on there.
Oh my God, we don't.
When you're crying in the rain.
What about Slow and Easy by Whitesnake?
I'll slow it easy.
Boom, boom, boom. 'Cause I'm a hot driving low.
All right.
Got a whole lot of trouble.
I always go for the hits. I mean, that was a hit, but I was thinking like Still of the Night.
What about Kiss? You don't have any Kiss. Why don't we have any Kiss?
Oh shit, yeah.
If you're going to do Kiss, you're going to do something heavier. You pick a War Machine, man.
Yeah.
All right, War
No,
Machine.
we got
Machine.
what White Snake did we put on?
When It's Love? No, that was
No, probably what Chris said. Still the Night would probably be a good one.
In the Still of the Night. I hear the wolf owl
Sniffing
Okay.
around the dog.
All right, that's gonna fill up our bracket.
Yes, thank you. Good night.
All
Now
right,
we vote.
now we go to the West Region for our first matchup. Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle, up against Anthrax, Indians.
I'll keep track.
Okay, good.
Well, I'm going Anthrax.
I got to go Guns N' Roses because honestly, I've not heard the Anthrax song. So
I'm going with Welcome to the Jungle.
all right, who's gonna keep our tally here?
Chris
I
just
am.
said it was.
Okay, all right, you ready?
Yeah. Anthrax. Okay.
Guns N'
GNR.
Roses. GNR. Guns.
All right, we got a route already. No Anthrax love here tonight.
Bunch of wimps out there.
Well, it's such a classic song, though. Welcome to the Jungle. I mean,
Yeah,
really
I love it. I love that song.
yeah, it kind of heralded a new era in rock and roll, kind of away from all the hair metal and
Pussy Rock.
yeah, kind of some of the, I guess,
The rock that got
caricatures
you.
that have grown out of the genre.
Well, right now it's GNR 7.
There's another
2.
Anthrax.
All right. Anthrax 3 now.
There's another Guns N' Roses. There's another Anthrax. That's right, Chris.
That's right. What? What did I say?
Probably something,
I think about your comment, that what about where's all the, or that, there's too many wimps who didn't want to pick Anthrax.
Well, I mean, Welcome to the Jungle is not a wimpy song, though.
No.
All right. Well, it's GNR. They won.
All right. Moving on.
Well, they dispatched Anthrax pretty quickly.
Now we've got, what does that say?
Sorry, Anthrax.
All right, our next matchup is Van Halen Unchained up against, I'm going to blow this up a little bit. Can everybody see that better?
Yeah,
Van Halen Unchained up against AC/DC, Hell's Bells.
Oh. It's a tough one.
I got to go Unchained.
Yeah, I'm going Van Halen.
I got to go Unchained, too.
Just that riff. I mean, that killer riff. I mean, I understand Hell's Bells is a classic, but that's my favorite Van Halen song of all time up against,
I mean, Hell's Bells is amazing. It's just it's a little bit of fatigue with that song, I would guess.
Okay. We got some votes coming in.
Van Halen. AC/DC. Van Halen. AC/DC.
Dang, look at all the AC/DC.
AC/DC. What's our
Well,
score?
right now it's a tie.
Ooh. Now, make sure Jeff doesn't put like the same vote up again for somebody.
Yeah, well, I've been known to do that when I felt very strongly about one of my picks. Beat it a little bit.
All right, we need someone to break the tie.
Yeah, I need Megan to show up and throw in a vote for a Van Halen.
Is there anybody out there?
Is there anybody out there?
All right, we still got a tie, but what is up between the three of us? What did we all vote Van Halen?
Yeah.
All right, here's another Van Halen. Up, see, right on cue. Thank you, Megan.
Hey, Chris and I need a ringer. Where's our ringer?
Does anybody here remember
Vera Lynn?
Oh man, we didn't pick anything off the final cut or
momentary lapse of reason.
Momentary lapse of reason.
Yeah, I mean,
Dogs of War. Happy to help. Thanks, Megan.
Learning to fly. Thank you, Megan.
All right, if we don't have any other votes, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give it to Van Halen.
Giving it to Van Halen.
All right. Now what?
Yeah.
Now we've got Rat, Lay It Down, and what's that? Quiet Riot, Mental Health.
All I'm going to say is this, and I know Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, would agree with me. The riff for Lay It Down is one of the greatest hard rock heavy metal riffs of all time. I'm going Rat.
Yeah, I got to vote for Mr. Warren D. Martini on this one.
All right. Something's messed up with the bracket. I don't know what's going on.
The hot dog speaks.
All right.
Rat. Quiet Riot.
All right, Christian, you're not allowed to watch anymore.
Rat. Quiet Riot. Quiet Riot. Did Jeff vote?
I am gonna go with Rat.
And then there's another
It's
Rat.
all about the riff. I mean, that's possibly the greatest riff of the 1980s.
Well, yeah, Rat's got it right now. 6-3.
Got a smaller crowd tonight.
All right. Well,
Chris, take your shirt off.
Well, we'd have an even smaller crowd here.
Our bracket's going crazy up here.
You know, Aaron's going to watch this. He's going to be like, you guys should have had that song in there and this song in there. And, well, you know what, Aaron? You're right.
so we said what? Rat, Lay It Down.
Yeah,
Rat.
Rat.
Okay.
How many people are watching?
2.
Nice. We're obviously really popular.
All right, there we go. I had a little mix up with the bracket, but okay. Now we got Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls, up against Wasp, Make Love Like a Beast.
I got to go. Megan, what do you say? Okay. Oh, there was another Quiet Riot vote.
Well, I'm going Metallica.
Yeah. Me too.
All right, I'll make it 3.
Make us fight on the hill in the early day.
Are you counting these votes?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I was just singing, Gary.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I just
all
didn't know if you
Metallica.
could do 2 things at one time, Chris. That's all.
Yeah, I usually can't multitask, but all right. Well, Metallica's running away with this.
Yeah. I don't even think you really need to count.
No.
You know, there's a Jethro Tull song. I'm trying to think which one it is now. But that riff that starts out For Whom the Bell Tolls, Jethro Tull had that very similar sound on one of their songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm trying to think what the name of it is.
All right, our next matchup, Doc and Dream Warriors up against Saxon Wheels of Steel.
Well, now I've never seen Dokken live. I saw Saxon live, and Saxon was a ripper of a band live. And their new album, Carpe Diem, is killer, but we're not talking about Carpe Diem.
Right.
So I got to go Dokken.
Well, I've never seen Saxon live, but I've seen Dokken a few times live. And George Lynch is a freaking beast on guitar. But in this case, for these two songs, I'm picking Saxon.
Okay.
I've not heard the Saxon song, so I'm going to go with Dokken.
I lost track of those votes there.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 for Saxon, 1 for Dokken, and then the 3 of us all voted. Well, did we all vote Dokken?
No, I voted Saxon.
Right now, I got a tie. Okay, so now Saxon's winning.
All right.
Gazing at the moon.
Was Dokken Dream Warriors? Was that on Back for the Attack?
It was thrown on as an extra, but it came from the Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors movie.
Was it on the vinyl or just on the CD and cassette?
I know it was on the CD.
I think it was on a cassette too.
Okay. We got another Dokken here.
Well, it's tied.
Got a tie. Did Christian vote on this one?
Did who?
Christian.
I don't know.
DJ
No, he did not on this one. He didn't. Christian, what do you pick?
Where's Sam St. John?
He's off somewhere eating peanut
Practicing
butter.
band.
He's in a sauna with a bunch of old men right now. Sure is hot in here.
He's running through a wheat field holding all of his Wilco albums.
Christian doesn't know either song. All right.
Just fucking vote for a song, CG. Come on.
What name do you like better? You like Dokken better or you like Saxon better? It's like how my wife fills in the NCAA bracket.
Yeah. That's how I would too, honestly. I never got games.
Come on, Christian, just pick a song.
All right. Are we tied right now?
We're tied, yeah.
Okay. All right. We need a tiebreaker. But what between the 3 of us, it was Saxon, right?
No, it was.
No, I picked Dokken.
Is Wilco in season already?
All right, Dokken. Thank you, Christian.
Yeah, nothing against Wilco. I don't mind Wilco, but
they're boring.
All right, Dokken.
They basically are a wheat field.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dio, last in line. Twisted Sister, Burning Hill.
Wow. I'm going Twisted MF Sisters.
I'm going Ronnie James Dio.
Nice. You can't go wrong with either of these picks.
Yeah, I got to go Ronnie on this one.
RJD. RJD in the house. Here's another Dio. 2
Dios already right out of the gate. Was that Dio's second album?
Here's Twisted Sister.
We got Radiohead.
What? Dio.
Yeah, that's another one.
How's that contest going, Trevor? Flat, round, and spun.
I know I entered.
I did too. You know, I'd like to win one of these contests, but
I think Dio's going to take this one.
Yeah, Dio's up like 7-2.
Well, and I think Burning Hell up against any other song might have advanced, but I mean, it's just hard. Dio.
Well, I mean, Ronnie James Dio has.
Doing well. Good deal.
Yeah, I mean, Ronnie James Dio's got the voice of metal, really.
Yeah, he does.
All right. Dio last in line.
Actually, his voice is on here twice, right?
Yeah, because we got the Mob Rules.
I love, between Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules, I love Mob Rules better.
I do too.
Yeah. So good.
It's more metal.
Yeah.
All right.
The sign of the Southern Cross.
Iron Maiden, the Trooper, up against Slayer, Angel of Death.
Oh, shit. This is tough.
I'm going Maiden.
Yeah, I'm going to go Maiden on this one.
This is off their best album.
I mean, just the fact, by virtue of the fact that the Trooper has iconic artwork on the 12-inch single. I don't even know what the 12-inch single of Slayer, Angel of Death looks like.
I mean, if I was to venture a guess, I'd probably say a pentagram.
Trooper. I mean,
Slayer always, yeah, probably. Something. I know there would be black on the cover. It'd be black with either a pentagram or a horn devil or something. I don't know. Maiden. We got yeah.
A couple Maidens. Got one Slayer. Another Maiden.
Yep.
Slayer.
Trooper.
Maiden.
I'm gonna go Slayer. Build up my street cred.
What album is that off of, Chris?
Yeah.
Rain and Blood.
You don't have street cred when you pick Maiden? Come on.
Well, I mean, Maiden's. How can you argue with Iron Maiden? But they're up 6-3 right now. So
you take my life, but I'll take yours too. You take my musket and I'll run you through. There's a Slayer.
I mean, anything up to Seventh Son is just classic.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And then it falls apart from there.
Well, and just think how many Maiden songs you could have picked. I mean, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner.
Yeah.
Aces
High.
Yeah.
Number of the Beast. Run to the Hills.
Run to
When does Slayer's first album come out?
There's another Maiden.
I'm trying to think.
Trooper, because something or another.
It was like 83 or something like that.
Rock. Hella ditched him. What?
All right, who's our winner?
It's Maiden.
Okay.
I mean, Slayer is in a league of their own. I think they're one of those bands you either like or not or don't.
All right. Okay, our last matchup in our West region is Skid Row Youth Gone Wild against Ozzy Osbourne Over the Mountain.
I'm voting Ozzy.
I'm going Ozzy.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ozzy as well.
Oh, so Trevor, I was right. Okay, 1983. Cool. Over the mountain.
Ozzy.
Two for Ozzy right out of the gate.
Hey, Vance.
Skid Row.
Skid Row. Ozzy. Happy May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Ozzy. Where's anybody vote for Harriet? There's another Ozzy.
Have you guys seen that show with Ozzy where he and his wife and Jack are looking at footage of like aliens and ghosts?
No.
And they're trying to get Ozzy's reaction. It's hilarious.
Hey Vance, how's it going?
Well, Ozzy's running away with this one.
Yeah. All right. Well, not a surprise there.
We are the youth gone wild.
Over the Mountain takes it. All right, gonna move over to the East region now, and our first matchup, Accept Balls on the Wall up against David Lee Roth, Yankee Rose.
I love Yankee Rose, but I got to vote Balls to the Wall. Does the show have subtitles?
It does not. I wish it did because, I'm somebody who every time I watch TV, I have to have subtitles. Otherwise, I have no idea what the hell is going on. But, I mean, subtitles in that you can see which band is advancing and you can see the comments, but you just can't hear our comments.
I think he's talking about the Ozzy show. I think. Except.
Oh, does the show have subtitles? Yes, it does.
David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
The video for Yankee Rose is hilarious.
Accept's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a question: 5150 or Eat 'em and Smile?
Eat 'em and Smile.
I gotta go.
There's another Accept.
Yeah, that's a really tough one. I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to say 5150 is a little bit more consistent. I love Eat 'em and Smile, but you've got. I mean, I like the song "Ladies' Night in Buffalo," but it's a different sort of vibe to it. I think 5150 sort of kind of keeps the same vibe throughout. Right or wrong, I don't know. I'd have to go 5150 though. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. One of the interesting questions I always thought is, if you took the music from 5150 and asked David Lee Roth to write a set of lyrics for just the music, like take away Sammy's vocals, and if Eddie Van Halen had presented you, like for instance, Best of Both Worlds, just the music for that, what lyrics would you have put? I think that would have been a fun exercise. I know he probably wouldn't do it, but he'd probably tell me to get off his doorstep and call the police. But still, I think, that'd be a fun little exercise. All right, where are we at right now? We got a lot of
yeah, it's Accept.
Accept. All right. Well, why don't we pull up and take a look?
Whoa.
All right.
She's beautiful.
Okay, now we got Black Sabbath Mob Rules up against Danzig Mother.
Oh man, this is tough.
Take his backstage pass away.
Well,
I know, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like Eat 'em and Smile, just by virtue of the fact you got David Lee Roth's vocals, sounds more like a Van Halen record at times than 5150 does. Because I think in large part because of not only Sammy Hagar's vocals, but those lyrics, those kind of teenage, romance, fawning kind of lyrics that he.
Mob Rules. I got a few more. 3 Sabbaths in a row. 4 Sabbaths in a row. 5. My vote's for Black Sabbath on this one.
Yeah, I gotta go Sabbath too.
Yeah, no love for Danzig. Sorry, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, Sabbath is running away with it right now.
Yeah, well, not too surprising, but all right. Judas Priest, another thing coming up against David Lee Roth, Cinderella, Gypsy Rose.
There's another vote for Sabbath. That song was my introduction to Sabbath. Awesome.
Now, not to be a stickler, but we know it's Gypsy Road, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Gypsy Road.
Gypsy
Rose was a stripper.
Oh, yeah. I got David Lee Roth on the brain, I guess. All right.
I'm voting Priest on this one.
Yeah, I'm going Priest too. I like Gypsy Road, but I was kind of hoping their first single would have been a little heavier from that album.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got a couple Priests there. We've got a Cinderella.
What are you going with, Jeff?
I'm going with Judas Priest.
My gypsy road can't take me home. I drive all night just to see the light. My gypsy road. It's a good song.
Is it safe to give it to Priest?
Well, it's Priest is 6, Cinderella 3, so yeah, probably Priest is going to take it.
Okay.
I mean, Rob Halford's the metal god.
True.
All right, here's a tough one. Scorpions, No One Like You up against Def Leppard. Bring it on the heartache, not heartbreak.
I'm going Scorpions on this.
I'm going for Def Leppard because it brings back memories of watching MTV, and Def Leppard was all over MTV in those early years.
Yeah, Bring On the Heartache. Well, I remember that being on MTV right around the time that Pyromania, all those Pyromania videos were out, and I thought it was on Pyromania before I had that. I thought, and then it was like, oh, well, why isn't that on there? And then you realize it was on High and Dry. But
yeah, but that video for No One Like You is one where Rudolph Schenker came out with the forks over his eyes. Remember that? And he got all kinds of scorpion pose. Yes. There's a Def Leppard.
Metallica.
Megan, get out of here.
Playing the role of Rod the Happy Hippie is you mean Def Leppard, right, Megan?
There's no one like you. I can't wait for the nights with you.
This is pretty close. We got Scorps 5, Def Leppard 4.
I want to be loved by you. No one like you.
All right.
Oh, it's tied.
There's another Def Leppard.
I think
there's a Def Leppard.
You keep putting the same one on there.
Oh, am I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you've done it like 4 times.
Christian Def Leppard. All right. There's another Def Leppard.
Big Star 33.
Def Leppard in a route.
Well, I mean, Def Leppard's got it right now.
Well, the people have spoken.
The people and Jeff.
I mean, if we were talking 70s Scorpions, maybe,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that comes off of Blackout, which is like.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic record. Yeah.
All right, Motorhead, Ace of Spades up against Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers.
Man, those are great songs.
I got to go Lemmy.
Just realized I saw 4 of these bands in one day back in '88 on the.
Was that the Monsters of Rock tour?
He saw Van Halen, Metallica, Dokken, and the Scorpions all at the same show.
Motorhead.
Yeah, I'm going Motorhead. There's a
I'm born to lose, and gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I ain't gonna live forever.
I
gotta go Deep Purple. I'm sorry. Ian Gillan is one of the greatest singers in all of rock and roll.
Well, he is, but Lemmy is the best alcoholic of them all.
Well, you got a point there.
Yep, the Monsters.
Silverdome. Oh my God. Yeah, Silverdome was the worst place to see a concert. I saw Paul McCartney there back in 1993. Terrible venue, but yeah, very cool.
All right, so listen, Lemmy and Ian Gillan get into a fight at the Whiskey. Who wins?
Hey, did you guys see that there was a documentary on Lemmy, and he goes into this record store and he's buying the mono box set of the Beatles?
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said, Jeff?
You said, who would you pick? Lemmy up against
Ian Gillan. At the Whiskey after a few drinks.
The Whiskey? Oh, well, if we're talking about, who could drink who under the table. I mean, I think it's no question Lemmy, obviously.
I went to the Whiskey there a couple years ago, and they got a big statue of him there and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's Motorhead winning.
Yeah. Lemmy totally wins. Yeah. But you're talking songs, right? Because other Deep Purple songs could be different result. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah. You're right, Vance. We're just.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give you that, Vance. I mean, Perfect Strangers is not the strongest.
I mean, if you're picking overall best band, I'm going Deep Purple easy over Motorhead.
Yeah. Well, we could have done bands. I mean, I don't know. Maybe bands would have been the smarter choice. But Anyway, this was Chris's idea. Okay, so don't blame me. After the last show, Chris and I were hanging around talking, and Chris is like, you know what we really should do? We should do hard rock metal songs. And he underscored songs. And I said, Chris, we really should do bands. And he said, nope, songs. And I'm like, all right, you sure? He's like, I'm telling you. So anyway.
Yeah, what's funny is I thought when we left last week, I thought it was going to be bands until I saw your little thumbnail advertisement, and it said, and I go, does that say songs?
Well, I just want to let everybody know out there, I had to talk Jeff down from, he wanted to do all the synth pop songs, top synth pop tunes.
And we go,
and I was like, Jeff, there's only like 3.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, how many people, you know, that used to hang out at the old dance club called the Manhole can we get to vote for these synth pop bands, for God's sakes?
We're going there, are we? This is going to turn into a referendum on whose style of music is better.
The Manhole.
I will say, you know, full disclosure, there was a time when I went down to Ann Arbor and it was Memorial Day and there were no bars open except for this place. And I don't even remember the name of it. It could have been called the Manhole. I don't know. But I wandered in there and they had a bunch of Robert Mapplethorpe framed photographs on the wall, which I thought, okay, well, they're very artsy. Ann Arbor, of course, is the mecca of, you know, culture in this particular state. And yeah, it turns out there were no women in that particular establishment. And, you know, anyway, but we're not doing this tournament to rip on synth pop, okay? And don't act like you don't have synth pop in your own collections. You guys are just trying to bust my balls here.
Listen, I've been known to cry during Little 15 by Depeche Mode, so
don't ask me how I know.
I cried on camera talking about Depeche Mode. You have to tell me how emotional Depeche Mode can.
But Jeff got a lot of free drinks that night.
I did. You should have seen. This was when I was back in my 30s. You think I'm a sexy MFer now? You should have seen me 20 years ago.
I can imagine.
Especially with his Yaz T-shirt on.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Yaz. I had my Eurythmics. I had my Eurythmics T-shirt on. I had my Erasure T-shirt on.
Sure. Okay. All right. Let's move on.
All right. What? Yeah, it was so funny because it was, you know, I don't remember what happened after that. I ordered a drink, and then next thing I knew, I was in bed, and
there was blood on the sheets.
My ass was hemorrhaging. I don't know.
Smiths and Cures are better than Depeche Mode.
And People Are People was in a constant loop on the turntable.
All right. Was it Motorhead? I got so off track.
Yes.
Yeah, Motorhead.
Yes, Motorhead. Now we've got Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart versus Whitesnake, Slow and Easy. I got to go Whitesnake on that one. Pretty easy, really.
Yeah, I'm going to go White. Kickstart My Heart's never been a favorite of mine.
Well, just as a whole band, even Whitesnake destroys Motley Crue, but
yeah.
Okay, there's a Motley Crue vote. Another kind of a crew with a V.
Rue.
Going with Coverdale. Gazing at the moon.
Kickstart My Heart, I think I know that album was very popular, but I think you'd be hard pressed to find any even hardcore Motley Crue fan who's going to say Dr. Feelgood is their favorite Motley Crue album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's another Motley vote. I got a superstitious woman with a superstitious mind.
I'll take it down slow and easy.
There's another Whitesnake vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manhole or Whitesnake are both great names for
I mean, how many? I mean, I know Vince Gill got a lot of tail in the 80s, but
Vince Gill?
Not Vince Gill.
Vince Gill. Vince Gill.
Sorry, that's the Blue Moon talking.
Yeah, Garth Brooks got a lot of tail in the 80s as well. Tim McGraw got a lot of tail back in the day.
Yeah, Tim McGraw probably did.
All right, Vince Neil. Sorry,
Tim
Vince
McGraw
Neil.
and his assless chaps.
My point, gentlemen, is that David Coverdale, I think, trumped him. So Vince Neil.
Well, who's
Vince
a better
Neil.
lead singer? I mean, okay, who's a better lead singer? Who's a better front man? Who's a more metal front man? Vince Neil or David Copperfield?
I have to go David Copperfield.
David Copperfield's got a, I mean, yeah, his voice isn't as nearly as great nowadays as an old man, but I mean, in his day, gee, many Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, did Motley Crue have any videos with Tawny Katane?
No.
Yeah. So fuck him. It's White Snake.
Yeah. Fuck.
All right, who wins? Like, seriously, just I mean, our own personal preferences aside, who won this round?
I think it's White Snake.
All right. What's next? God, these are hard to see.
We should have picked a better Crue song.
Yeah, like Livewire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Livewire.
All right. Crocus Headhunter up against Kiss War Machine. Crocus from the album Headhunter. Kiss from the album Creatures of the Night.
Vinnie Vincent is the best trumpet player. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I think I ran into Vinnie Vincent in that bar.
Yeah. All right, I'm going Kiss.
Tough one here. War Machine. Kiss. Crocus. Kiss.
I got to go Kiss.
I mean, you're not American unless if you go.
I mean, to me, War Machine is the Black Diamond of the 80s.
Wow, that is I mean, I can't argue with you, Jeff.
Crocus. I'm oh man, these are like awesome songs.
I mean,
Yes.
Headhunter is like the personal Jesus of the 80s.
Yeah, it is. Crocus. My own personal.
I will say I like the Crocus
Another
album cover better than I like the Creatures of the Night album cover, and I love the Creatures of the Night album cover, but I don't know. I think the Headhunter album cover is very cool.
Very pirate looking.
Yeah.
Well, Crocus gets shit on all the time because they're AC/DC ripoffs, but Crocus, they have their own sound.
I mean, this is a War Machine in the 70s.
Touche.
Crocus. What's the score?
This is getting close, guys. It's Kiss 7, Crocus 6.
All right, Megan, you got to vote for Kiss.
I mean, come on. You're not American if you vote against Kiss. That's American rock and roll there.
Where did this fall in Crocus's catalog? What album was this for them?
Well, it's funny. Their first couple records, I think, came out to like no fanfare at all. I think they were a little bit more proggy, and they had a different singer. And then
this was like
Headhunter was like their fifth or sixth?
Yeah.
Was this before or after the Blitz?
The Blitz is after this.
Yeah, because that was on crap. What was that? Well, I know there's an album called Change of Address, but it's not on there.
All right. Well, it looks like Kiss wins.
Yeah.
But it was close.
All right. Megadeth, Peace Sells up against White State. Wait a minute. How we get two
White Snake
songs on here?
Damn it, Jeff.
Damn it.
All right. Well, we got to
Is
go.
there anything we can replace Whitesnake with real quick?
Something that's going to give Megadeth a run for its money.
Yeah. What?
This is the first time that's happened. All right. How about The Outfield, Your Love?
No.
That's a great song.
It is, but
what
about Poison by Alice Cooper?
What about a song by Poison?
Against Megadeth? We might as well pick frickin' Europe, The Final Countdown. We need something that's gonna. What's a frickin' balls out band from the 80s that could kick Megadeth a little bit here?
Yeah, it's got to be something. Give them some competition. What about Warlock? All We Are.
It's a good song.
I mean, it's probably not going to win, but I mean,
it's going up against
a little more. I could see Megadeth totally kicking Warlock's ass because not enough people know who Warlock is. But
I agree. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I'm just throwing something at the wall, see if it'll stick.
Yeah. What about what else? Oh, do you ever hear the song "Toxic Waltz" by Exodus?
Todd Rundgren, I Saw the Light. That's 70s. Otherwise, I'd be right there with you. Metal Church.
Oh, Metal Church.
Toto. Aerosmith. We don't have any Aerosmith.
Oh, shit.
All right, Janie's Got a Gun it is. All right, fine. No, it's not metal, but unless you got a better
Aerosmith, Let the Music Do the Talking.
I'd go for that one better.
I thought that was a Joe Perry song.
Well, it was, but then Aerosmith redid it.
All right.
Once Joe Perry rejoined.
I don't give a fuck. All right. Aerosmith, Let the Music Do the Talking. Up against Megadeth, Pete Thelv. Megadeth, Pete Thelv. Okay.
Well, you got to go. I'm going Peace Sells because they used that bass line for MTV News.
They did. Mental Health. That already lost. Anvil. Okay, Peace Sells. There's our first actual vote. Wow. Aerosmith. Vance, you just saw Joe Perry.
I was watching a video. This guy is called Todd in the Shadows, and he does this video series called Train Records about records that derailed an artist's career. And he was doing a video on Run DMC Crown Royal from like the 90s or some shit like that. And apparently the D from Run DMC was like not on the album at all. And this guy said, he's like the Minnesota Vikings. This album's like the Minnesota Vikings. There's no D on this. There's no D.
That's the way it was last year.
Terry would love that one.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, okay, here we go.
Megan Death.
Megan Death.
All right, there's an Aerosmith. There's a couple Aerosmiths here. There's three. Yes, I did.
Eddie and the Cruisers. Oh, that would have been a great one.
Oh, darn it.
Damn.
Should have put Anvil, March of the Crabs. March of the Crabs. You ever see that documentary on Anvil? That was.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, that was a great one.
I like it because he's delivering school lunches to like a high school. That's his job.
They like play someplace and there's like 15 people there.
Well, Megadeth's got it, so.
All right.
Well, we tried. Would Megadeth? I'm just curious. Would Megadeth have beaten Whitesnake Still of the Night?
I don't know.
It's tough because it's two different types of songs.
Yeah,
true.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the Welcome to the Jungle. Up against Unchained.
I'm going Unchained.
You hit the ground running.
That's right.
Rush times. Oh, we didn't have any Rush.
Oh,
That would have been.
Damn it.
No, that's because Rush started to wimp out in the 80s.
Subdivisions in the high school halls,
in the shopping malls.
Be cool or be cast out.
Unchained with a bunch of exclamation points. Van Halen. Guns N' Roses. Van Halen. Guns N' Roses.
I'm gonna go Van Halen.
I no matter who's up against Van Halen Unchained, I'm picking Van Halen.
Well, right now it's a runaway Van Halen. Just they moved on, Jeff. Just put them up there.
Yeah, just put Van Halen.
Vance, what do you pick? Okay, he's got Unchained, but tough. Yeah, tough one. But all right.
Next, we have Rat. Lay It Down.
Up against
Mr.
Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Well, I love the riff of Lay It Down, but my daughter has For Whom the Bell Tolls on a mix of hers. So it just shows that the power of that song. I'm going Metallica.
Nothing stays the same. Sorry, Axel. That's right. Metallica, easy pick. Metallica. Wow, everybody's voting Metallica. I'll vote Rat since everybody's voting Metallica.
Yeah, okay, you can move Metallica.
Next, we have Dream Warriors. That's somehow still here versus can't say it.
Dream Warriors versus what?
I can't say it.
All right, hold on.
You don't like Dream Warriors, Gary?
I mean, it's not exactly my favorite Dawkins song.
Dio, Last in Line.
Oh, this Dio.
Well, now if you ask people at the manhole, they might.
So is that going to be a vote for Dio then, Gary?
What'd you say?
Is that going to be a vote for Dio then?
Yes.
All right. Well, we got a lot of Dio.
Dio, easy pick. A bunch of Dio here. Abstain.
Is that a band?
Yeah. King Diamond sang for them.
Docking.
We're the Dream Warriors.
Maybe tonight
you'll be gone. That's a great song.
For the first time if we're evil or divine. We're the last in
line. All right, it's Dio. Move Dio up.
Dio, all the way.
All right.
Now we've got Iron Maiden, the Trooper versus
Wait by White Lion.
Wait.
I never had the chance to love you.
Ozzy, Over the Mountain.
Oh, shit. This is tough. We got to get serious here, guys.
Yeah. Quit messing around, Chris.
All right. So it's what? The Trooper versus Over the Mountain?
Yeah. Can we do 70s disco songs next week? Yes, absolutely. I would totally be down with that.
70s disco. That's one of them.
I'm picking the Trooper on this.
I am too.
So is Vance. Ozzy, says Trevor. Ozzy. Maiden. Ozzy. Ooh, it's going to be. Oh, Ozzy's starting to carry it.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ozzy. I got to tell you, I love both songs, but.
I mean, I do too, honestly. I do.
Well, it's Ozzy winning it right now.
Yeah.
All right, Ozzy won.
Wow.
Wow, Ozzy knocking out Maiden.
Jeez.
How about that? Did not see that coming.
Oh, look what we got coming up next. So Ozzy versus Dio.
I'd love to see the fight in the finals, and I don't know if it stacks up that way, but Ozzy over the mountain up against Mob Rules, Black Sabbath.
Oh, that would be the ultimate.
Anyway, speaking of, okay, yeah, it could work out that way. All right, except Balls on the Wall up against Black Sabbath, Mob Rules.
It's to the wall. Damn it.
That's what?
You got your balls to the wall.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
I gotta go Mob Rules.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I love that song. That gets me. Get you pumped up. But Mob Rules, Sabbath, I got to vote for that.
Because basically, if you vote against Sabbath, you're also voting against Tony Iommi.
Well, if you vote against Sabbath, you're pretty much,
Metal.
outing yourself as a non-metal fan.
Yeah. So right now, anybody who doesn't vote for Sabbath, you're not a metal fan. So anybody voting for Accept?
Mob Rules says Zep Pearl. Accept.
Oh, Jack's not a music fan or metal fan.
Mob Rules. Mob Rules. Mob.
All right, it's Sabbath.
Sabbath carried away. Yeah.
What about Ozzy versus Tony Martin?
When I see that name, Gazing at the Moon, I just want to say it like an old time radio thing. Gazing at the moon.
Gazing at the moon. Hey, Jack, I was just busting your chops, brother.
No, he wasn't. He was serious.
Magnolia Sims is my little doll.
Now we've got Judas Priest, Another Thing Coming versus Def Leppard, bringing on the Heartbreak.
Oh, man, I can't go against Priest. I'm going Priest.
Yeah, me too.
I got to go Def Leppard on this one.
It's okay. What do the guys over at the Manhole think?
We got Priest, Judas. Oh, here we go.
Well, I think the
Priest.
Manhole
Judas
crowd
Priest.
go for Rob Halford at Judas Priest, right?
You're probably right.
I mean, I've had some friends who took me to a few gay bars.
I think I went to a gay bar called Hellbent for Leather.
I went down to they had Pride Day that I went to one time in Columbus. That's quite the spectacle.
Well, I always said I would be
Gay.
very hurt. I'd be hurt inside if I went to a gay bar and I wasn't hit on. I'd be like, "What is wrong with me, guys?"
Jack.
I can get behind.
Well, you know what? I don't remember getting hit on.
You would have gotten hit on, Gary.
I had a couple drag queens come up to me.
Well.
All right.
All right. It looks like what? Are we at Judas Priest?
Yeah.
That was like an awkward silence.
I know.
Well, I was waiting for Gary to tell more.
Yeah, I mean, you can't not finish that story. Like, yeah, one time I was at a gay bar and a couple of drag queens came up to me, and then
that's because I had a friend send them up to me, thinking and they thought I was going to freak out, kind of thing, and I'm like, right. I'm not freaking out,
Right.
I'm an open-minded person. Shit doesn't bother me.
Hey, me too, brother.
All right. Motorhead, Ace of Spades up against White Snake, Slow and Easy.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm going Motorhead.
Yeah, me too.
Jeez. Prepare to be disappointed, Chris. Awkward pause.
Oh, shit. I was just told I wouldn't get hit on at a gay bar.
Prepare to be disappointed.
Damn it. Yeah, I mean, it's
let live. There you
it's
go.
Motorhead. It's fucking Lemmy. Yeah, put him. Yeah, Motorhead. Move it over.
What a shame. That's such a great Whitesnake song.
It's a great one, but you're going against Ace of Spades, Gary.
I know, and that's like their signature song. I mean,
Yeah.
so
That might win it.
It's
I
a
mean,
phenomenal
who's gonna
song.
vote against Lemmy, honestly.
Well, Lemmy and Tony Iommi, yeah.
I will, depending on who it ends up going against. Okay,
All right.
now
Kiss, the Black Diamond of the 70s, or the Black Diamond of the 80s. What is it?
What? Are you having a stroke? What's going on?
I think I am. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Okay, War Machine, the Black Diamond of the 80s. There we go.
Versus Megadeth?
Peace Sells.
Wow. Peace sells, but who's buying? I mean, these are two totally different freaking.
Yeah, I'm going War Machine. Kiss will win. Peace sells. Megadeth. Kiss. Peace sells. Kiss.
Peace sells, but who's voting?
Peace sells. Peace sells. Peace spells.
Well, it's tied right now. I haven't voted yet.
Oh, look at you trying to get attention. Who will I vote for?
Who will I vote for?
I will be the deciding vote.
I could be swayed.
If you send me money.
You take me to the manhole. I want to take Chris to this bar and see if he gets hit on.
Yeah. All right. Wait, War Machine versus freaking Peace Sells. Oh my God. I'm going Peace Sells. Well, it's Megadeth right now, 6-5.
I know we need Megan to vote for Kiss, but
He's probably not watching now. $1 for a Kiss vote. Ha
Right now, Megadeth's got it by 1. Anybody want to change that?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Kiss.
Jeff says, wait a minute, it's my channel.
Let's not forget, okay? I have the veto over any of these picks. All right, Peace sells. All right, is that it for the East region? All right.
All right, back to the West.
Now, for the final 4 contenders, we have Van Halen Unchained up against up against Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Wow.
Kiss. Wait, there was another vote for Kiss there.
All right, so now it's tied again.
Well, but we did the countdown. I mean,
we did the countdown.
We did the countdown.
We
It's
started
official.
at 10.
Did the Beach Boys show up on this list, or
The Beach Boys?
Okay.
Rock and Roll to the Rescue, I think, was on our East region.
Van Halen. Metallica, just Metallica with a T there.
So it's 2-2 right now. 2 for Metallica, 2 for Van Halen. What are you going, Chris?
I got to go Metallica.
I'm going Van Halen.
I'm going Van Halen. Like I said, nobody's gonna beat.
I mean, you're either voting for Eddie Van Halen or Kirk Hammett. That's what it is.
Take a look to the sky.
Why do you hate
just
Van
before you
Halen
die.
so much, Chris?
Yeah. Why do you always say Van Halen sucks?
Didn't you? Okay, what's your favorite Van Halen album, Chris?
Did I say Van Halen sucks?
I thought you did.
I'm not.
Well, that's pretty much what your vote is saying.
Well, listen, I'm not a huge Van Halen fan. I'll put it out there. And this is probably going to show why I'm really not. My favorite album is probably Diver Down. I know. In the silence, awkward silence. I know. Sorry.
You just lost 10 subs, Chris.
Hey, listen, I'll stand by Diver Down. I think it's a great.
No, I like Diver Down too. I really do. I like Diver Down. I'm a total Diver Down fan, so
it's just not their best.
But I also like 1984 too, and I know that that's usually like the one that it's like, oh well, it's got.
I voted for Cliff Burton over.
That's a great argument right there, Cliff Burton over Michael Anthony. Yeah.
Yeah, Fair Warning is awesome too, but
Yeah.
Right now it's Metallica 6-4.
Really?
Damn. Well, we still got some votes to count.
So only 2 other people voted for Van Halen?
Oh, here's a Van Halen.
All right.
Here's a Van Halen.
All right.
Another Van Halen. Oh, here's a Van Halen.
Wait, are these old votes?
Here's a Van Halen. Oh, geez. Van Halen's running away with it now. Oh, are you counting these, Chris?
Well, there was, what was there, 3 different names there?
Well, you know what? I mean, listen, hey, if you want to push Van Halen along,
fine, it's Metallica, okay? I made my peace with it.
I mean,
it is Metallica, okay? I mean, fine.
But what was the final? Was it 6-5?
Yeah, it was like 6 to. I don't know, because he started just doing all the older votes. I think it was like 6-4 or 6-5.
I mean, it's Metallica. Fine, you guys want Metallica.
Well, we got to make the young TikTok kids happy.
Yeah, that Metallica is a young hip band.
Yeah, so Van Halen, seriously, okay, last chance to reconsider. You are really okay, fine, all right. I get it. Like there's no shame in losing to.
Well, and to tell you the truth, it was kind of hard to count because I got confused when you started just throwing a bunch of Van Halens across the screen.
I thought that there was like 3 different names.
Should we do a revote?
That said Van Halen. So that would make it like 6-5, I think.
Well, let's do a revote. All right, I'm going Metallica. Jeff and Gary.
It's Metallica. I'm counting them right now. It's Metallica. It just is.
Okay.
All right, now what do we got? Oh, we got Dio last in line versus Ozzy over the mountain.
Oh shit.
See, it's so funny that the universe decided that we were going to have 2 Black Sabbath singers go head to head at some point in this tournament or another, but
or it could end up being Dio versus Dio.
Well, I'm going to go over the mountain.
Okay. David thinks Ozzy is hot.
So is his vote for Ozzy?
All right, hold on. This is okay.
I don't know if that's just
here. Look at here. All right, we may have to revisit.
Jack counted 47 Van Halen votes.
Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. Dio,
Ozzy. I'm voting Dio. Sharon is hotter.
Well,
Sharon is hotter. All right.
Ozzy's got it 7-3.
Years.
There's another one for Ozzy.
Yeah, I know. Vance, I was really questioning that as well. But all right, Ozzy it is. Ozzy taking down Dio, but I don't think Dio's not done in this tournament. He's still on the Black Sabbath Mob Rules.
And that's going up against Striper, honestly. So it'll be.
All right. Black Sabbath Mob Rules up against Judas Priest. You got another thing coming.
Sabbath.
It's not my favorite Priest song.
Yeah, I agree.
And the live version on Priest Live just goes on forever.
Yeah, it's funny because like when you see, well, you've seen him. When I see Priest live, it's like one of my least favorite songs they do.
Yeah.
If it was Rainbow in the Dark, it would have been different for him. Okay, here's the Sabbath vote. Here's Sabbath. Mob Rules, better song. Yeah. More Sabbath. Judas Priest. What does Jeff say?
Jeff says Sabbath. I mean, I got my Sabbath shirt on. What am I going to be, a hypocrite?
To hell with the devil, says Striper.
It's a great album. All right, it's Sabbath.
All right, Sabbath moves on.
Into our final four. All right. Our final contest to go to the final four is Motorhead Ace of Spades up against Megadeth Peace Sells.
Gotta go, Lemmy. Gary, who are you voting for?
Motorhead.
Yeah, I'm going Motorhead on this one.
You're a pussy if you vote for Megadeth.
Final four. I'm getting so nervous. Motorhead.
Ace Frehley.
Yeah. All right, it's Motorhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't Motorhead, doesn't that mean like a drug addict or a speed addict? And it's a UK slang.
I thought it was somebody who likes cars, like a big car fan.
I thought it was a speed freak.
Somebody who knows like a lot about cars. Like, you're such a Motorhead.
Right.
Will you come change my oil in my car? I don't know.
What's that mean when somebody calls you a dickhead?
There you are again, Gary. Okay, so our West Region Final Four matchup is Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls, up against Ozzy, Over the Mountain.
Wow.
Mustang. Gearhead is for car lovers. Ace Frehley lead guitar. Shock me. Motorhead was a Hawkwind song. Let me took the name.
How about that?
Oh.
So
okay,
Metallica.
I got to go Metallica on this one.
Yeah, I got to go my boys in Metallica.
Ozzy.
Gary, what's your vote?
Well, I mean, probably Metallica, even though I'd kind of like to see Ozzy get in that final. It'd be great to have
an Ozzy Mob Rules matchup in the championship. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We still might. The votes are still coming in.
Take a look to the sky just before you die, Gary. It's the last time you will. Well, right now it's Metallica.
Yeah.
Papa Hetfield, Kirk, Lars.
There's an Ozzy.
What's the voting at right now?
Metallica's 7, Ozzy 5.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Metallica.
Yep. Yeah, my vote's Metallica. right. Now who's going to go against them?
All right, hold on. My bracket's giving me.
There's medication for that, Jeff.
Medication for what?
Your problems with your bracket.
Oh. Is there?
My bracket keeps falling down.
All right, Black Sabbath, Mob Rule. Oh, wow. This is a tougher matchup. Black Sabbath up against Motorhead. Lemmy against Iomi.
Oh, shit.
You know what? I'm voting Mob Rules since we knocked out Dio.
I'm going Ace of Spades because Motorhead was a huge influence on Metallica. I'm sure Sabbath was too, but Metallica did a whole bunch of Motorhead covers.
All right, here we go. You ready with the voting?
Yeah.
Sabbath. Motorhead. Sabbath. Motorhead.
This is like a boxing match.
Yeah, but when Metallica went out on the road with Ozzy, they were afraid to even talk to him at first. They were so in awe.
Yeah. I mean,
Black Sabbath 4 was their Bible.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, I love Mob Rules. It's both these songs are amazing.
I agree.
Who's winning right now?
Motorhead 6, Mob Rules 4. All right,
There's another Sabbath.
So 6-5 Motorhead in favor of Motorhead.
What did we pick?
I picked Motorhead.
I picked Sabbath. I don't think you voted.
I picked Sabbath.
All right, it's a tie right now, 6-6. 6-6-6.
Ooh.
All right, Megan, who are you voting for? It's funny. All these last bands are all M. Mob Rules. Well, Black Sabbath, I know, but Mob Rules, Motorhead, and Metallica. I don't know if that means anything. But.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, we need a tiebreaker here.
Oh, it's the Ultimate Sin Tour Metallica opening. We were all there for Metallica.
Yeah,
no,
the Ultimate.
I don't know. Now, Vance, you can't speak for everybody in that crowd.
Well, it's a tie still.
Well, if it's a tie, it goes down to what did the three of us pick? Did we all pick Sabbath?
Well, I picked Motorhead. You guys picked Sabbath, so that would mean Sabbath moves on.
All right, we have to invoke the tiebreaker here. So,
well, is there last call? Anybody voting? Because if we don't, Motorhead's going down.
True, but among friends, among your friends, yes.
All right, I guess it's Black Sabbath, Mob Rules.
Fair enough. All right, our championship, Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls, up against Black Sabbath, Mob Rules.
It's a hell of a final two.
Yeah. The old school versus the new school. What do you pick, Chris?
Man, this is a tough one. All right. So, what year so Heaven and Hell came out? Wait, can you just stop the voting for 1 second because I have to share my thoughts here for a second. Heaven and Hell came out in 80, right?
81.
I thought it was 80.
Heaven and Hell was 80. No, I'm sorry. Heaven and Hell was 80. Mob Rules, I think, was 81.
Yeah, so I feel like that almost ushered in this new sound of metal. I don't know. I mean, I almost feel like, I don't know. I think I got to go Mob Rules.
All right.
I mean, it kind of did. Mob Rules even changed their sound, from Heaven and Hell.
I'm almost thinking maybe if Mob Rules, I think Mob Rules maybe influenced some of those thrash bands.
You ready for the voting?
Yeah. Sorry, I just have to talk there for a second.
That's okay. All right. Starting from the top, Metallica.
Need to think the better song. Metallica Rules. This is the way. Sabbath. Metallica. Damn tough one. I have to go with Black Sabbath. I don't have Metallica tattoos. There you go. Metallica.
And I bet you don't have a Metallica hockey shirt either, Trevor.
Mob Rules. I don't even think Metallica would vote that.
What'd you pick, Gary?
Mob Rules.
I think it's Sabbath up by 1. 6 Sabbath, Metallica 5, but
Yeah, I'm going with Sabbath.
well, there's another Sabbath.
So what is it now?
It's, as far as I can see, Sabbath 7, Metallica 5, but
Okay.
I mean, I think that's what I counted. It's kind of, it's a lot of pressure on me, Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to Fools, the Mob Rules.
Run to the city and tell the people something's coming to burn.
Tell all the people that you see. So can you just go through the votes?
I got 6-5 in favor of Metallica. Well, no, okay. What? That's just the regular voting. Our voting. So 6-5 Metallica, and then Gary, Black Sabbath. So that makes it 6-6. Me, Sabbath. That makes it 7-6. Chris, who did you pick?
For Sabbath.
Okay, so that makes it 8-6 in favor of Black Sabbath.
So Mob Rules wins. Under pressure.
Wow.
Wow.
12 Mile in Berkeley. I know right where you're talking about. Yeah.
Great job tonight. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Big
Yeah,
Star
you
30.
too. All right. So our winner is
Wow.
Black Sabbath. 2 weeks in a row we haven't had a Beatles pick.
Yeah, I figured for sure somebody was going to put George Harrison. I got my mind set on.
Yeah, it just slipped my mind, I guess.
Well, Cloud 9 was a very heavy album.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. I know. That was that was really the beginning of thrash metal.
It really was.
Thanks, Trevor. Good.
Cloud 9 was the beginning of thrash metal.
Master of Realities is the best. That is a good one.
Masters of Reality. Yeah. What's your t-shirt there, Chris? I just see a hot dog and it's making me hungry.
It's got a wiener.
Yeah, well, I told you guys I went to that baseball game the other night and they were handing out these free t-shirts, and I'm never going to pass up a free t-shirt. And it says hot dog on it. I don't know what I guess, baseball, hot dogs. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I always really get into it at the baseball games when they have mustard, ketchup, and relish in that race.
I love that. Yeah.
Bases.
Do you put ketchup on your hot dogs, Gary?
No. That's why I always root for mustard. I always root for mustard to win.
Yeah, you got to put mustard, sauerkraut, and relish.
Yeah, I don't do the relish, but
don't do the relish. Ketchup is for
something else.
Something else.
Congratulations on your hot dog shirt.
It fits in with our manhole theme tonight, I guess.
Yeah, he just likes to walk around and go, "Have you seen my wiener?"
Yeah. If you like this hot dog, ladies.
The Beatles Black Sabbath are the Beatles and Stones of hard rock. Yeah.
Yep.
Some of my favorite quotes from tonight. Well, I love the discussion on the manhole. That was hilarious. And then I love Jeff's comment of War Machine was the Black Diamond of the 80s.
I mean, am I wrong?
I don't know. I mean,
Am I off base?
well, Black Diamond is, I don't know, a little bit more progressive than War Machine.
But like, I mean, War Machine is the undisputed best Kiss song of the 1980s, and Black Diamond is the undisputed best Kiss song of the 1970s. That's the comparison I was trying to make.
Well, wait. Who said Black Diamond was the best 70s Kiss song, though?
Like all Kiss fans. That's what all Kiss fans would say. I'm just saying.
Pizza is better than hot dogs. Good evening, fellas. Well, hello, Jason
I
and
don't
the
know.
Argonauts.
I love War Machine, but I don't think it's the best Kiss song.
Just don't wear that shirt in a manhole.
Yeah.
Hey, he's trying to get hit on, he said.
So we should do a Kiss song thing.
Yeah, we could. We'd have about 8 people participating, but we could do it.
Well, there were only, tonight? 12 people tonight?
Yeah.
It's not like we're racking up the views here.
Yeah. Well, it was a fun one anyway.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But it would have been interesting to do bands also, which is the top band. I mean, I think it still would have been Motorhead and Black Sabbath at the end, even if we had just done bands. But I don't know. What do I know? But
well, thank you everybody who tuned in.
Yeah, thank you for all joining in, and we're going to pick another compelling topic next week. Thanks everybody for joining in and crowning our Black Sabbath Mob Rules as the champion. Woo!